Inbound.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here to bring you a video of the exotic sword quest, and I'm going to be showing you how to get sword kills on your hunter and your warlock, and I will be talking about how to do it on the titan as well, but I just don't have any footage to show. But you're going to see here, I'm using my hunter and I'm using blade dancer with my crouch and shadow jack. I'm just abusing my invisibility crouch tactics just to stay off the radar, and it's really easy to get kills this way. I mean, some people say it's not, it's kind of cheap, but that's the easiest way to do it, rather than going into Rumble with your fire team and just, boosting it. This is actually a legit way that I've done it, and I've done it within 3 to 4 games average. It's not that hard with the hunter class. And I'm going to show you guys some footage with my warlock, but right now you're gonna be watching my hunter. And so I really hope that this part helps for people who are just stuck on it. Just abuse your crouch and invisibility tactics, and you should get it done within 3 to 4 games.
Enemy runner approaching the rift.
And mostly, all you really want to do is, while you're using your sword, regardless of the tactic you're using, you're always going to want to remain passive. You don't want to be too aggressive, because being too aggressive, you'll get shotgun, sniped, or someone will use their super on you. So you still want to stay off the radar. You be very passive. Don't chase anybody, and just stay crouched, stay off the radar. Attack when players aren't expecting anything, and that's the best way to do it. The sword kills because the sword is close range. You can't use any ranged attacks yet because the exotic swords haven't come out. Well, some have, but that's very rare that people have them.
Enemy runner near. The enemy ignited your rift. Spark charging. The spark is available. Enemy has the spark. Stop them.
Alright, so here's the way that I did the exotic sword quest with my warlock. You're gonna want to run radiance with your radiant skin, and you're gonna want to max out your armor. So when you have that radiant skin on, that you can really take some damage. And I'm running bad juju, and I'm also gonna put on the ram for max armor. And I'm gonna run bad juju just so I can make sure I get my super before the heavy drops. And using radiant skin with heavy, you're gonna see here that you can really take damage a lot. You're not gonna see it well here, but using your radiance while using your sword is a very viable and good way to get sword kills in the Crucible, because you can tank so much damage with radiant skin. And even if they are shooting you constantly, they're not gonna be able to kill you while you're in your radiance. And you just have to be, just be careful of where everyone is, and your super, because it doesn't last. It only lasts for like 15 seconds. But yeah, this is the tactic that I use for my warlock, and you see I'm still abusing my crouch tactics, trying to stay off the radar.
Charging the spark.
So now this part, we're gonna go to the Cosmodrome for our 50 major kills, and we're gonna go do our favorite major spawn killing. And so you just go to your Cosmodrome, go to your major high spawn, and here you can just get your 50 major kills, nice and easy, relaxing. Taking a nice easy farm here from your Crucible kills, and you can usually do this spawn up to 3 to 5 times, and that's when they'll usually stop spawning. And that's when you're gonna have to go up to the Cosmodrome, back to the surface, and kill the Fallen. And you're gonna see here in a couple seconds where I go, because that's how this mechanic works. And it's actually the hive, no, not the hive, the fallen that spawn actually across, not the ones directly above, which you know, start this spawn. So now from here, we're gonna go to the fallen that you have to kill to start the spawn again. So you're just gonna go across on the undersurface, go up these stairs, you know, and then go across here. It's these fallen that you have to kill in order to start the spawn again. And you know, it's not very many, so you just go kill these guys, and you just go right back down to where the hive major spawn, and you just get back started to your farming. And this part is really easy. It took me 5 minutes to do. It's definitely the easiest part of the exotic sword quest and kills. But this video is mostly for the farming of the materials. So we're gonna get that started next, and I'll show you exactly how to do it on all your characters. So now I'm gonna show you how to get started with your farming your materials. We're gonna start with the hunter because the hunter class now has a Night Stalker subclass, and with that Night Stalker subclass comes Keen Scout. And with Keen Scout, you can see on your radar that all the materials just show up. You don't need a special ghost for it. You can just use Keen Scout to find all the materials, to find your materials for your sword. And so if you have a friend or you have a hunter, just use the Keen Scout to show you where all the materials are. And so it's really easy for the hunter to do it. The ghost works just as well, but Keen Scout is just it's much easier to really find everything because it shows it in such good detail. And so now I'm going to show you how to farm materials with my warlock and the ghost. This is a very unique way that I found all by myself. I didn't really notice until it happened by accident, just like most things. So here you're going to see me ADSing down a scope of my scout rifle. And it's actually very unique, I think, to just primaries with a scope. So you're going to see here my ghost picks up the helium filaments on the moon. But you see when I ADS, it picks up all the rest of the helium filaments in the area, not just the close ones. So when I ADS, it shows all of the helium filaments in the area. And you just, you know, kind of aim to find them. And you just go in the direction of them. See, like once I stop ADSing, the helium filaments go away. So if you have a scout rifle with an ADS scope, you just use that scope to go into any area, scope down, and it'll show you all the helium filaments of any material that you're farming for in that certain area. So this is a very easy and quick way to get your materials for your exotic sword. It'll lower the time and effort to finding these materials. It took me from a 3-hour farm in my first try down to only 1 hour. And you're gonna see here that the randomness of it varies. You know, I usually do 1 patrol per 1 material, and then I go back to orbit and do it again. But you're gonna see here that in this 1 patrol I actually got 2, so I got mega lucky. And then, you know, once everything's looking dry, you know, I just go back to orbit and go back into the farming. So, you know, once you're getting into your rhythm and you figure out like where all the materials spawn is, you can just keep going back to orbit and coming back into the farm and knowing exactly where to go, where to ADS in the area. And, you know, it just makes the farm go a ton quicker once you get your experience in. And, you know, just keep using the scope on your scout rifle. It just makes it go by a ton quicker. You know, using your, just trying to use your ghost, you know, that takes a long time, and I'm glad that I really found this trick. So I hope you guys really take advantage of this trick to, you know, speed up the process of getting those materials. And once you get 1 material, you know, just go back to orbit, come back in, and that should make the process go quicker. So now we're going to enter our final stage of the exotic quest, which is farming your ability kills. So the way I did it, I have the Void on my Night Stalker, and I picked the Solar on my Warlock. And you can do this for every character. The farm isn't different. You just go to your Dark Beyond checkpoint on any character, and you just use your bad juju to, get your super up between waves. The Dark Beyond checkpoint is really the easiest way to farm your ability kills, because you can just sit there and just keep going, rinse and repeat your supers and your grenades and your melees. It's a lot of kills. That's why the Dark Beyond is the best checkpoint, because you just constantly spawn those enemies. It would take a lot longer inside of a strike, doing missions over and over again, where you can just go into the Dark Beyond checkpoint, kill yourself, do the respawn. It's definitely my favorite checkpoint whenever I have to get any type of kills, whether it be for a bounty or a quest line or anything. And so, see, for my Warlock, I put on my Heart of Praxic Fire, so when I pop my Radiance, I can just keep spamming grenades, and have my my melee recharge instantly. And so, it's easier this way on the Dark Beyond checkpoint. This also works for any character, your Night Stalker, your Titan, and any character that you want to do it with. So what I want to show you guys here, this is just specifically for the Night Stalker. It's really hard getting Night Stalker ability kills because you only get one grenade, or kind of two grenades, if you count your smoke. But it's really hard getting a lot of super kills. But if you put on, instead of Courage of the Pack, if you put on and make more orbs for your team, you're going to see here that when I tether, that once I shoot one thrall, it explodes every other thrall once they're tethered. So I'll shoot one, and then they all just blow up, and I just make a ton of orbs. So I highly suggest that you use make orbs for your ability kills as a hunter, and it should bring you up 3 to 5% every time you do a round of this.
I'm picking up the dying light of a ghost inside.
And that'll do it for this video, guys. I really hope this helps you out. I just do this to help everyone in the community and anybody that needs help with this quest. I know a lot of people won't see it, but for people that do see this and it really does help, this is for you guys.